Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Marian Salas, and check this out. Today we'll be talking about being bilingual, perks and struggles. Being bilingual means being able to communicate in two languages fluently. But what is to communicate fluently? To be fluent is to be capable of speaking, writing, reading, listening, and comprehend a language. In the case of bilinguals, doing this in two languages. Most bilinguals have learned both languages during their childhood. Therefore, it has been easier to learn these languages since children's brains are more flexible and absorb faster the languages without being so analytic about them, making this whole process simpler. To have learned an extra language while growing up has its perks, like being able to communicate with most people around the world and establish connections and relationships with them. It also helps with social and cultural adaptation and acceptance. Bilinguals tend to be more effective communicators. It also improves writing and reading skills. It makes it easier to learn other languages. It also gives you more opportunities to grow as a professional, not only in your studies, but also in your workplace. Bilingual brains tend to be healthier than monolingual brains. That's because they exercise more. This helps delaying suffering from dementia or Alzheimer for up to 5 years. Being bilingual helps your brain focus easily, letting you identify relevant information when needed. It also stimulates cognitive processes like attention, planning, memory, and multitasking. On the other hand, these are some struggles that bilingual people tend to have. Mixing and confusing both languages. Even though bilinguals tend to have control of both languages they speak, sometimes they mix them up because they have double the grammar, phonetics, and vocabulary they must pay attention to. Bilinguals also struggle with not having enough vocabulary in both languages. Although bilinguals can communicate in two languages, it does not mean that they have a full repertoire of vocabulary for each one of them. To conclude, being bilingual has more advantages than disadvantages. Being able to communicate with more people than the average is remarkable. Bilingualism also allows us to be more sensitive towards culture, heritage, and society because we get to know more about them, and most of the time we tend to be mediators between people and languages.